G'day. Oh, here's another milestone. Up to 2,000 views overall on my YouTube channel. So having had this channel for almost 7 years, and having surpassed 1,000 views 6 months ago, it's fairly mind blowing for me that that my view count doubled in such a short amount of time. I never really thought that I'd get over 100 views when I started things here 7 years ago. But as for my speaker going pop video, that was almost 6 years ago. That's has its fair share of the 2,000. I think it makes up about a quarter of it. So, all these other videos have all account for 1,500 views overall. So, that's fairly amazing, really. As I've said before, thanks to everyone who's viewed videos on my channel, whether you've just viewed one or viewed a lot of them. Thanks again to all the people I know in person or know less well for making contributions or leaving comments or leaving likes or whatever. Haven't been checking up on the channel lately. The last video I did was 5 days ago, but of course, everyone has a life of their own. I have a life outside of YouTube. My life doesn't consist of being ultimate electronic fun all of the time, but I have a life. I'm getting on with my life. I'll still try and post videos where I can, but either way, mental health's not been the best lately, but as far as that goes, I'm receiving help, so it's not something I'm really going to go into a lot. So as far as this goes, all you really need to know is just that I'm receiving help, and as far as everything else goes, everything else is fine. Just at this particular moment, I'm a bit busier than normal. So of course I'll try and do videos here and there where I can. Last video I did was of the my lovely Acer CRT monitor. As far as the workshop goes, it's nowhere near to becoming a workshop, but it's on its way. Some point I'd like to look into setting up the Pentium 75 Olivetti with the Acer CRT monitor. I've thought about acquiring a second CRT monitor, maybe to go with my P200mmX system. They're sort of, at this particular point, they're sort of fairly scarce in my area. There's only one for sale, and I'll probably end up just sharing the Acer monitor around between computers. So yeah, I'll probably have one desk set up and just sort of alternate computers as I want to use them. Yeah, the Acer monitor actually does go very well with the Olivetti computer. So yeah, it would be nice to sort of pair those up. But then if I paired them up, then I wouldn't have a monitor to go with any other retro hardware. So I probably won't pair them up per se, but yeah, if I do, then of course acquiring second one's always an option. I guess if I really want to be that strict about pairing the Acer monitor to the Pentium 75 Olivetti, but I've been using it with the P200 MMX, and it works fine with that. So it'd only just be sort of more of a convenience feature, I guess, just so I don't have to swap out and replug different monitors into different computers and things like that, or the same monitor into a different computer. But yeah, the things are big and bulky though, and heavy as well. But as far as the Acer monitor goes, it's not that big. It's only a 14-inch monitor, and it's not that heavy either. So yeah, I might sort of just stick with that. Yeah. Yeah, as far as everything else is going, desktop PC needs an upgrade. Mainboard's 100% fallen on its back and died. So, basically, long story short, the mainboard doesn't even turn on. There's a difference between it turning on and not outputting any display, and there's a difference between it turning on for a second or two and turning off. In this case, it just won't turn on, full stop. So, essentially, pressing the power button with it unplugged does the same thing as pressing the power button with it plugged in. So, it's absolutely dead. So, yeah, at the moment I'm just using an HP desktop that Caleb has very kindly donated, or loaned to me at least. Something he doesn't really care about, so he said that, you know, if I like it, I might ask him about using it in my workshop. But either way, it's got a solid state drive in there, which he wants to keep. So yeah, I could always throw a small solid state drive at it, or just a sort of a SATA hard drive. Either one would work, but yeah, either way. And then I guess I'll also get something lined up for a workshop monitor, which will probably be sort of a 15 or 17-inch LCD monitor. Yeah, the Acer monitors are way too precious to be used for a workshop monitor. That said, the monitor I have in mind is also fairly kind of on its way to being retro. Retro as far as LCD monitors go, I guess. It's a 15-inch LCD monitor, has inbuilt speakers. 1024x 768 resolution. That would probably work quite well in the as a workshop monitor. Especially considering the fact that the default wallpaper that goes with the the computer is actually 1024x768. So, yeah. Either way, yeah. 2,000 views. It's quite a lot. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.